Hey OmniDogs and OmniKittens, it's OmniDog from OmniDog's Vault with a huge haul of all kinds of things that I got so far in the month of August. A lot of things were pre-ordered, so they just happened to come in this month. They were pre-orders from a long time ago, and some of the stuff I just ended up getting. And let's start off with the worlds of two things perfectly meshing for me, that is cereal and pops. I love to collect cereal boxes, especially Captain Crunch variations from years ago. And it turns out there's a cereal now, several different kind of cereals that come with a pop. This is Cuphead, the video game. This is apparently so hard I can't play it. I'm too scared of it because it sounds super hard to play. But I love pops and I love collecting cereals. So that's really cool. And a movie I still need to see, It has its own cereal. Pennywise, he comes with a pop too. I can't remember where I got these from. Hot Topic or someplace, Funko, someplace like that. But yeah, I'm into collecting that, and that's two of my favorite things, cereal and pops. So that was really fun. And speaking of pops and a cereal pop, this is a common. I don't think it's hard to find. The Dig'em Frog. Honey Smacks is, of course, not the name of the cereal. It was originally Sugar Smacks. Sugar, like Sugar Crisp, which is now Golden Crisp. That's a rip. It should be emphasizing the sugar. One thing about these Funko cereals, don't try and eat them. They are awful. I took a little bit of it out and tried tasting it. It is god awful. Don't get this for the cereal. I mean, even if it was just regular cereal like Boo Berry or Count Chocula or something, that would have been fine. I probably wouldn't have eaten that much of it because I'm trying not to eat sugar, but I still would have liked to have had the option, but there's no option whatsoever with this Funko cereal. It is wretched. Don't believe me? Go ahead and try it yourself. But I'm warning you with peace and love, it's awful. Then I also got this Hellboy Pop, Hellboy with Sword. Pre-ordered that quite a while ago, actually. Off of eBay, not very much money. The Target Pop, Captain Crunch, cereal pop. I love Captain Crunch figures, and I love everything Captain Crunch. Childhood favorite. His enemy, or nemesis, was Jean Lafoot, who I remember from the advertisements when Captain Crunch originally came out in the early 60s. This was a little pricier because it was a Funko limited edition that I tried to get, and it sold out in, I'm not kidding, 5 seconds because of gosh darn robots. But I waited till prices cooled off and got this for a reasonable price. But that's it. That's it for Pops. Peace and love, peace and love. I have no more room for Pops. Not getting any more Pops. I know I've said it before. You laugh at me. Go ahead and laugh at me. I'm not getting any more Pops. Also, it turns out it's important to like a video. Like, hit the like button. So please hit the like button besides subscribing, because that has something to do with YouTube's algorithm and makes your video pop up more in autoplay or something. Whatever. Please hit the like button. I appreciate it. I also got the all new Wolvie figurine statue, more like it, unmasked. I also pre-ordered the masked version. I love all new Wolvie. I love Laura Kinney and I love X-23. I love everything about this character. Really cool. So I'm excited. I'm going to take this out of the box and put it up with my other kind of whatever these statues are, PVC statues. They're the Diamond Gallery type things. So yeah, that's cool. So also a shout out to Michael Curry who sent me a gift. I appreciate it, Mike. He sent me limited edition Harley Quinn card, trading card, a really neat picture of Harley Quinn. And I consider myself a David Bowie fan. He sent me a little EP that he had, and it's got a couple of 3 songs on it that I've never heard of. 2 of them are a version of Sue. Sue or in a season of crime. I haven't heard of that one. And then the other one is 'Tis a Pity She Was a Whore. But I thought I knew all David Bowie songs. I'm not familiar with this one, so that was a really cool gift. Thank you so much, Mike Curry. I appreciate that a lot. Moving on, let's talk about some books real quick that I got. I'll go through half the stack of books, then I'll talk about some other stuff that I got. John P. from Cleveland always recommends Eleanor and the Egret. So John P., I finally got it. It's got Sam Keith art in it. It's really cool. I have no idea what it's about, but when a viewer constantly recommends something, they usually know what I like, and I say, sure, why not? It's from Aftershock Comics, Sam Keith art, written by John Layman, who I think did Chew. So yeah, good creators. A viewer recommends it. I'm up for it. A viewer also recommended Sky Doll, so I got 3 volumes of Sky Doll. The art is amazing in this, and let's see, can I show you? Some of it I can't show you, but I can show you this. So the art is really cool. This book is, I wonder what that's for. This book is called Sudra. I think there's a specific order I need to read these in, but I'll figure that out. Sudra. And then Sky Doll Decade. Let's see if I can show you some art there. This looks okay. Pretty cool art. This is European. And Sky Doll Spaceship Collection. That's kind of weird looking. Oh, this is cool. Yeah, so there's some really cool artwork in these. Sky Doll. Gabriel Alicia, always recommending, and Kemi Jacob, always recommending Paul Jenkins' Sidekick. Gabriel in his hot dog stand, selling hot dogs in the streets of New York City. I applaud him for being out there in all kinds of weather, rain or shine. Gabriel's always out there selling hot dogs, so I appreciate that. And he collects comics on the side. So Paul Jenkins' Sidekick, definitely going to read it this week. I'm a big fan of Magic. Even though Omar from Near Mint Condition doesn't like this book, it had Magic featured in it. New Mutants by Zeb Wells, complete collection. I gotta love any book that has Magic in it because she's my favorite X-Men man. I don't know all that much about her, so I'm going to take this fall and read as much as I can because I really dig her. Cave Carson has a Cybernetic Eye Volume 2. Got that. Know nothing about it because I haven't read Volume 1 yet, but I know I like the Young Animal imprint. Omar also recommended Cosmic Adventures of Spidey Epic to me. So I got this from 89 and 1990. He said there'd be some cool concepts in there. I wanted to know more about Captain Universe, and he said she's in there. Omar actually referred to this as manga, Izuna, but it's not because it reads from the western side. It's got amazing art. I've got Izuna 1 and 2. That's something I'm going to dig into soon also. It's not manga. Just because it's Japanese doesn't mean it's manga, Omar. So that's half of the books that I got. Let's take a look at some vinyl. Beto Rios helped me score. Lakeshore Records was sold out of the Star Trek Discovery soundtrack. Star Trek, now my favorite Star Trek Discovery. This is the soundtrack, and it is something to behold. Look at how beautiful that is. So that is really cool soundtrack from Star Trek Discovery. Thank you, Beto, for helping me. A movie that I need to see that just came out on pay-per-view is Annihilation. It's got a great soundtrack. And let's see. Here's something. I love the movie, love the music, love everything about it. Hellboy. Raleigh Smith helped me find this on Amazon. colored red vinyl. One of my favorite movies, Hellboy. And this is 80s kind of post-punk music, certain ratio. And that is orange. If you can see it there. Yeah, that's orange. This isn't the best music to read to, but it's cool to listen to. Beto Rios, already mentioned, also alerted me to the existence of Telephone Tel Aviv. This is great music to read by, electronic ambient music, and it's sky blue. So that's one thing that I'm way into. Ambient music, colored vinyl. Oh my gosh, the meeting of two great worlds. Kong Skull Island. Just got this in today. It's 2 LPs, and it's pretty cool colored vinyl here. If you can see it. There you go. So that's it for colored vinyl. Another couple books I got. Finally, oh no, this is one that I was just missing. Suicide Squad 3. I know I got Suicide Squad 8. I know I got that, but I was missing number 3, so I found that. Ghost Money, Death in Dubai. This is by Lionforge Press, the Magnetic Collection. This is a team of military veterans, London 2025. A team of military veterans are out to uncover a secret fortune built from the ashes of 9/11, so vast that it could disrupt the entire global economy. Their primary target is a beautiful young billionaire who crosses time zones with disconcerting ease. Artwork is cool. The whole book sounded cool. Lionforge puts out a bunch of great stuff, so I decided to give this a shot. I think Mel and Anita Schumann turned me onto this one. Big Man Plans by Eric Powell. He says on the back, I'm here to rage and get respect. Those guys know my taste pretty well, and I love Eric Powell. So I got this. And this is a book that a lot of people in the OmniBros chat talk about. I'm sure if you're watching this and you recommend this, that I got the recommendation from you, whoever you are, thank you. Eternal Empire. This is Sarah Vaughn and Jonathan Luna. Some people aren't that big into the Luna artwork. I like it, and I like Sarah Vaughn and Jonathan Luna's writing, so this is cool. Angela, Asgard's Assassin. I have a action figure of Angela, so this is going to go perfectly with it. And let's see, the next 3 books. I read good reviews about this. I don't know anything about it. I do know Brian Bucalato. I know his work. Sons of the Devil. I got 3 volumes of it. Let's see. Where's the number 1 book so I can read the premise to you while showing you some artwork? Comes a psychological horror story about Travis, an average guy trying to get by who discovers he has familial ties to a deadly cult. Ooh, I can't show you that. That's a little too bloody. That's a little too bloody. What can I show you? I guess I can show you this. It looks violent. So I also will finish up books in a second. Let's see, we've gone through vinyl, books, pops. I also got action figures. I love Spidey action figures. So because I'm going to, this door over here goes to the annex of the Batcave, and I'm going to set up a wall of spiders on it using sticky stuff that will be, I've decided, Carnage is going to be at the top, and he will have captured Mary Jane. And all the spiders and like Lasher will be up there at the top with Carnage, and Scream will be up there at the top. So they're all going to be threatening Mary Jane. And all my spider figures from the Spider-Verse will be going up to save her. So, Venom, good guy, bad guy? I think he's a good guy now, so he will be trying to save Mary Jane. The Build-A-Figure is the Monster Venom. Everybody loves Peter Porker Spider-Ham. I don't know if I'm going to put him on the door. I may just have him separately. I really dig his figure, so I may have him separately. Here's a storyline that I haven't read a damn thing about, so I don't know. This is Poison, and Peter Parker comes back from the dead, and he's symbiote possessed and calls himself Poison. I gotta read that. That is really cool. I don't know where I'm going to put him. He may be displayed on his own, too. I also got the Silver Surfer to go along with the other Fantastic Four stuff right here. House of M Spidey. This is cool because the Build-A-Figure's Spider. Typhoid Mary. Scarlet Spider. He might be on top of that door too. Cloak. Cloak and Dagger. Oh no, this is Dagger. I don't know anything about Cloak and Dagger. This just came with the box set. It came with everything. Here's Cloak. I wanted to build Spider, so I got the whole thing. So I'm going to have to bone up on my Cloak and Dagger. But I wanted to build Spider. And with that came some Daredevil stuff. Elektra and black-suited Daredevil. So that's cool. And he's going to get a shelf all to himself. Doc Ock. I've been waiting for a figure for him. I hope those arms are posable. I'm assuming they are. That looks really cool. So that's it for action figures, which I love. I'm also going to put Morbius up top. There's going to be a lot of mayhem going on in that door. And the last books I got, Heathen. Lots of people recommending this book to me. It even had a 50% off discount on InStockTrades.com this week, or last week. It's about a Viking warrior, and she's apparently completely badass. Everybody recommends this book to me, so I need to read this week. From Hellboy, Rasputin, Voice of the Dragon. And I found some out-of-print stuff that was cool. Wrath of the Spectre. This is in really nice shape, given how old it is. I found this at a comic book store. This was out of print for a long time, but it got a new printing. This is Canon by Wally Wood, a collection of his comic strips for a GI publication. I know I can't show you some of this stuff. It's amazing that it was in a GI publication. No, can't show you that. Can't show you that. Can't show you that. Jeez, what can I show you? Looks like I can show you this, Violence. But it's this comic strip that he did for a GI publication back in the early 70s. Early 70s? Yeah. So this was out of print for a while, but now it's back in print. I love Wally Wood. Hardcover of Carthago. That's out of print, so I was stoked to find that in a bookstore in Baltimore. And I will be reviewing with the other Omnibros this gigantic book, Letter 44. This thing is huge. Look at how big it is compared to Carthago. I can't even get in the picture. It's so big. So that's my haul. Books, vinyl, pops, cereal, statues, action figures. Kind of covered it all. So I hope you dig it. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe. Leave a comment. Whatever you want. I always answer comments. So thanks for tuning in, and thanks for watching OmniDog's Vault. Peace and love. Peace and love.